Wes McFarland is here. Wes McFarland is a good American. All right, boys, here we go. Thursday, Q&A time. So what do we got to talk about today? Well, a lot of stuff going on. Today is day number 752 that the University of Tennessee does still not have a football coach. What a dumpster fire going on in Knoxville right now. Sorry, I had something in my eye there. Yeah, it takes away from all the Tennessee economy. What an absolute dumpster fire in Knoxville right now. I have not heard today. We've been working on an installation video. I heard that Kim Jong-un had declined the head coaching job at the University of Tennessee. That was a big blow to them because I know that they were wanting the Rocket Man's offense for sure. Not going to be getting that today. So, wow. But no, Tennessee fans, y'all got to get somebody coaching, man, because we play in November, for crying out loud. All right, fellas, what else is going on in the world? A lot of sexual harassment. We lost Matt Lauer on the NBC show. Guys, y'all need to calm down the workplace. These women have had enough of it. They are firing back now for sure. So everybody's losing their job. Nobody is safe. So all of you calm down and zip your pants back up. What else have we got going on? This is the week after Cyber Monday. Wow. Absolutely one of our biggest Cyber Mondays that we've ever had. Thank you all so much as our customers. We were able to pass on almost 6 figures in savings to our customers, which is huge. One of our biggest weekends ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being customers of ours, and it is absolutely our honor to serve you all. Let's see. Our guys did an amazing job. Our sales guys, complete big time shout out to them. Our warehouse guys, this is our second year running with the warehouse open. They did a great job, worked a bunch of overtime. We all worked a bunch of overtime. So Friday, if you guys are from Lexington, come on out to Southland Bowling Alley. We're all going to be bowling out there, so we'll all go bowling. And if you're a customer of ours, we'll bowl with you and we'll have a good time. So everybody's family here. All right. I'm ready. Rob's here. Rob, I just sat down and read your text message about the side bearings. I understand what you're saying there. I think you'd hear more growling than that. We'll talk about it, though. Tyler Montgomery made a good point. Maybe Knoxville can hire Coach Klein from the Water Boy. He can do it. Hunter Maines is not a good American, but he's a good trapper. And hello to him. Trev Bird is here. Hello, Trev. Trev is a good American. Debo is here. Debo's first time on the show. DeBoer is a good American too. All right, Michael Mudd's here. Everybody's here. Jaron Holder, you're going bowling. We'll see you Friday. I heard you and Tyler were going out this weekend anyway, so we need you bowling. Bubba Boldford, hello Bubba. How are you, sir? Glad that you are here. Gerardo Gonzalez. Gerardo is a good American. Actually, he's a Mexican, but he's now American. And today's show is titled, Today is the Day That We Fired Dylan. We're firing Dylan today because I wore my brown shirt. Dylan said I look like a Cabela's employee, so he put a Cabela's application for employment on my desk. So guess what? He doesn't have a job here anymore. So if you guys are looking for a sales position job, you can have Dylan's. Hell with him. All right. Sorry about the cursing. Let's go. Let's ask some questions. Somebody. Alex Clark. 2001 Cummins engine, temperature gauge not working. Where is the sensor located? Alex, the sensor is located on the thermostat housing on the very front of the motor. You will see it where the upper radiator hose connects. You'll see a little sensor there. That's where she is. Good job. Rob, I'll have to get back to you on that one. Hey, Stephen O'Neill. Stephen O'Neill is a good American. My man, thank you for being here today. Did you see the engine blow up on Facebook today? Good dude. All right. Don Pence III, Highway. Thanks for covering the nonsense in Knoxville. And LA, congratulations to the Wildcats on beating the Vols. This, and I'm sure you'll have a win in basketball. Just shaking my head about the Knoxville nonsense. Keep up the great work. Don, right out of the gate, you're a great American, so you get the free hoodie for the day. I had not even talked about this, but you get the hoodie. You're a great guy. I hope you apply for the job to take Dylan's place. So, Don, congratulations. All right. Chris Shearer joined. Chris is a good American. Now, Dylan Pryor said, bought a fast 150 with the draw straw. Stephen O'Neill, who didn't? That's right. That's right. Bought a fast 150 with the draw straw. Should I go ahead and buy the sump? You know, Dylan, it just depends on what you're wanting to do there. I suggest that you go with the sump, especially if you're wanting to be able to drain your tank. If you let your wife drive it and she takes and fills it full of unleaded, having the sump installed will let you drain your fuel real fast. It's a good job. Hello, Dennis Perry. I see you out there. Dennis is a good American. Dylan's here. Dylan, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to fire you, so you'll like that. Jaron Holder, Alex Clark, thanks. Yes, sir. You're very welcome. Let's see. Willie Reese, is it possible to make 1,000 horsepower 6.0 daily LOL? Seriously, like Jaron said, no, it's going to be rough driving for you. Hello, Phil Rasmussen. Phil is a good American. Grandpa. Russ Carter, what is the best fuel filter for an 03 Cummins? Russ, if you're wanting to do an aftermarket fuel filter, if you're wanting to do something we would suggest like an Air Dog or a fast fuel system, you're going to get added filtration. You're also going to get a little bit better quality lift pump, so maybe possibly look at going that direction. So Corey Stearns joins. Corey Stearns is a good American. Curtis Bodis Dorfer, I'm sorry, sir, if I messed up your name. Apologies. 2003 Cummins. All of a sudden, tons of fan noise when on the throttle more than normal. Turned truck off and tried to turn fan by hand. Very hard turn, then suddenly freeze up. Fire truck up, all is normal till you hit the throttle, and then it is super loaded again. Curtis, you could definitely have something going on in the fan assembly there. You know, I always used to do the old trick of sticking a tobacco stick in there and see if it stops the fan. I think that's probably where you've at. I'm sure that that centrifugal. Oh shoot! I don't know why the parts escaping me, dude. Complete brain fart. Yes, I would suppress the fan drive. Look for that. Sorry, man. Bradley Branham, if I put a Cummins sticker on my race Cavy, will I get more horsepower? Bradley, it is known that you will get 7.5 horsepower in a gasoline application and about 8 foot-pounds of torque. Thank you for the question. Dylan Tipton, okay, I have an 01 24-valve auto truck. Is shifting up and down when running about 60 to 65, but when I get it fuel and get up to about 70, it don't do it or blows 60. What? Was told a BD Power Dodge APBS isolator would fix. Any suggestions? Shifting up and down. Yes, Dylan, on the throttle position sensor, you're going to want to get that ground isolated so you don't get that noise that feeds back into the ECM, and you can get that up and down. I don't know if that's going to be the end-all, be-all fix for your problem, but it's not going to hurt anything to do the APPS noise isolator for you. Try it. Good addition to your truck. Wade Kennemore says, best way to check a head gasket failure between cylinders, 06 Dodge. Wade, upper radiator hose, shut the truck off, walk away from it for a few hours, come back. If you still got pressure on the upper radiator hose, pretty good chance that's combustion gas is in the coolant system. You should suspect a head gasket at that time. Alan Howlett has joined. Alan Howlett said he's joined. Good American. Chris Shearer, I see your Cabela's Guide to Careers. Thanks a lot. And Dennis Perry says, my headlights are filling with water. Do you think it's coming from the coolant system? Should I drain the fluid and see if it fills back up, or should I replace the air in the tires? I'd go with air in the tires, but make sure that if you got nitrogen in there, sir, you don't put oxygen on that, because everybody knows that is going to decrease your fuel economy. Gail is here. Gail, bring the baby back. Josh Wesley is here. Josh is a good American. Brian Johnson is here. Hello, Brian. I hope that you are out there shooting geese as we speak today. So, what else is going on in the world? We talked about Matt Lauer. They lit the Christmas tree in New York without old Matt Lauer yesterday, so looked like Savannah got through that without having any problems. Curtis Knoll says, best tuner and chip for a 2001 Cummins. I don't know for sure. Cyrus. There are a lot of different options out there. It depends on how far you want to go with the truck. If you're wanting all-out horsepower, you might want to look at something like the Quadzilla Adrenaline or the Edge Comp Box. If you just want a light dose of horsepower and you want to be able to adjust a few different parameters, might want to go with Smarty, the SO3. So check that one out. John Thompson, here working on America's return to space. Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's go, John. Let's all go to space. I watched a movie about some guys that were in space a couple of months ago there, and we need to go there for sure. Darren Audit, 04 F250, would an underboost condition cause an ICP out of range code? Well, the ICP out of range code is probably what's causing your underboost condition, Darren. You're going to have to look at that a little bit backwards. Okay, so more than likely, your fueling or your oiling system that you're having a problem with that's causing the ICP above or below desired, that's what's causing your underboost, because the engine is not able to make enough power because you've got something going on there. So what I'm saying is, attack it as a fueling or oiling issue that's causing your underboost, man. But that's a good question for sure. Destry Adams says, is 150 sticks on a 24 valve and a Super B turbo a good setup? Seems to get too much fuel on the low end. Destry, that's actually a really good question. That's a very common setup. A lot of guys are running 150 in the 150 sticks on 24 valve trucks. There's a couple of other things that go on there, but I'll just kind of hit it on a broad scale. The Super B turbo is a very good turbo. It is just a damn near a bulletproof turbo. You're not going to tear it up. I've run the exact same setup in my truck. Mine is a little bit smoky as well. I used MM3 tuning to bring a little bit of fuel back out of the truck with the sticks, so that made the truck a little bit crisper and a little bit nicer to drive around town. I wasn't smoking everybody out and didn't look like a giant a-hole everywhere I went. So that's one thing to look at, Destry. You can check out maybe pulling a little bit of fuel out of the truck, make it a little bit more, a little bit nicer to drive day to day. And then you can still throw a box to it, throw all the fuel you want to it if you wind up getting trolled on late at night one night and you need to take a guy out. So good luck with that. But yes, good turbo. Bryce Carswell says, what's the best time set up for a 2012 Dodge Cummins that hasn't got a deleted yet but is going to? Bryce, you're going to want to look at tuning that you can actually work into or grow into. I would suggest going with EasyLink. Any of the tuners out there would definitely be the way to go. EasyLink gives you the ability to grow and several adjustment parameters there, so check EasyLink out, man. Michael Bell, 2016 F350 single cab, smells like oil when I let off. Bad, leaves a huge cloud of white smoke. Michael, I need to know a little bit more about your truck with that. I don't know exactly what you've got going on there. Need to know if you've how many miles are on the motor, so on and so forth. Timothy Collins says, what are your thoughts on Quadzilla's XET Plus chip on a 99 Dodge 24 valve? Tim, that's a very good chip if you're looking for a light horsepower option. So yeah, totally good choice, just depending on what you want to do. If you just want light horsepower, a good one. Now, more to that, make sure that you are using some sort of a upgraded lift pump on the 24 valve. Make sure that you're keeping up on the fueling side. A lot of guys want to use the small chips like the Quadzilla XET Plus or maybe the MVP from TS or even a Smarty. You'll want to make sure that you're running an upgraded lift pump in that so you're getting the most out of those tuners. Darren Alt says, the reason I was thinking that direction is I have a severely leaking up pipe, not able to build boost and new ICP sensor and H-pop. Okay, Darren, yes, then if you've got a leaking up pipe, you need to address that first for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry, man, I didn't ask enough there. John Thompson's, where did you see the future of DPF and EGRs going? John, that's actually a really, really good question. And I talk about this quite a bit. I think that this is all going to get more and more efficient. I think that the DPFs are going to get more efficient. I don't know that the DPF is actually going to be the answer. I think there's another widget that's probably going to come down the line at some point that's going to replace the DPF. It's going to be more efficient. It's going to be better for the trucks. It's going to be better for everything. And it's going to be maybe a happy compromise of everything. In fact, that's what I hope. But they're already getting more efficient. Active regeneration is getting more efficient with urea injection, and there are several different aspects to that, but where do I see it going? I think it's here to stay. I think the engineers are going to keep working on it to make it cleaner and better, and hopefully to be able to get the horsepower out of these trucks as well, because that's what the race is for the big three. The big three, every year they're trying to out horsepower the other one, so you're never going to have that stop. They're always going to try to be on top as far as horsepower and payload and so on and so forth. The engines are going to have to keep up with it, so they're going to have to make it follow suit. Good question. Thank you for that, man. Ordering lift pump soon from you guys. Thanks, Tim. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. What? Crap. Clicked something, lost it. All right, got it. Michael Bell. It's a 62,000 miles tuned, deleted aftermarket intake pipe. EGR, what could the smell and smoke be coming from? Mike, you could have something going on in your downpipe. anything there, I'd say that's probably where you do. Are you hearing anything else that's louder, leak at the manifold or anything there? Did you do a turbo upgrade? If you did, you could definitely have a gasket popped out there. So 9712 valve from Brandon Grimes. Truck runs fine up until about 2,000 RPM, then it hardly pull its own weight. Changed injectors and turbo recently. What is your lift pump pressure, Brandon? We will need to make sure that you've got sufficient lift pump pressure. Start with that. Colin Rainey, dilly. TJ Wilson, what are your thoughts on AFC Live? I have a build of 01 24 valve with compounds, P-pump, 5x18 injectors, and full cuts. TJ, if you're going to be running full cuts, I think AFC Live is definitely going to be a good thing for you. It's going to give you the ability to turn that rack back, turn the fuel back, so again, you can drive around in town, not smoking everybody out, and don't look like a big a-hole. Definitely check it out. Daniel Toole, 01 F250, cranks easy, hot or cold, but runs like crap, like missing for a mile or two, then clears up. Daniel, a couple things that you could have going on there, man. Are you getting fire to your glow plugs? Are you getting proper temperature inside the cylinders when you're firing up? Engine oil temperature, make sure that is reading correctly. What is your EB valve doing? When you first fire the truck up, the EB valve at certain temperatures is going to be closed. The truck's going to run like crap for a couple minutes until it's up to temperature. So I hear you, Greg Reed. Greg's fired too. John Thompson, who's going to be the first to 1,000 foot-pounds? John, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, but that's where the race is going right now. You're exactly right. Michael Bell, could it be the crankcase vent? It could very well be, but 2016 with that low of mileage, I don't know that's going to be the way that it goes, but I hope that it's an easy one like that for you for sure. Burp yawn combo fast rare dog. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Jacob Doty, just got my TS chip installed. Love it. TS, the 6-position chip, is a very good product. So we are glad that you are enjoying that, sir. And what else is going on? So, all right, we're going to look back here on everything that we've got going on sales-wise. We still have our 10% off sale on Smarty right now. Edge, Race Me, AFE is still going on. Banks, BBI injectors, BD Diesel is still going on. The fleece sale is 15% off, and it goes until the 10th of the month. That's a really, really good sale. That's been a big hit with us. We still have free shipping on Suncoast transmissions right now. So if you're looking for a transmission, we are doing free shipping on the transmissions to you, and we pay for the course shipping back. Yeah, again, just tons and tons of sales that are going on right now, so make sure you check it out. Michael Bell's 2003 F350 Fickum only makes 36.5. Is it bad? Michael, I don't know if it's bad or not. You're going to have to check your voltage input going into it. Key on, make sure the truck running. You're at least getting 11.8 volts low power to the Fickum to make sure that you have the proper voltage going to the Fickum. I would start by load testing both the batteries on the truck before you do anything else there on that. So there's that. Adam and I are right in the middle of an install video right now, so I hate to do this, but I am going to cut just a little bit. I'm going to cut her just a little bit short. I need to find the man's name that we gave the shirt to, and I can't find it, but Adam's got it. The gentleman that talked to me about the crisis down in Knoxville, we're sending you a shirt. If you will inbox us, please, and tell us what size you are, we will get that out today. Let's see. I think this guy knows much. What is it? Put a TS chip on my 96 F357.3. Can the transmission be changed to shift smoother? Danny, give us a call. We'll try to help you out on that. Michael Bell, if your Fickum voltage is that low, it's going to kill your injectors. Yes, that's exactly right. 67 Cummins, how much boost till I lift the head? You can lift the head with a stock charger. It's not a boost number. It's what you've got going on as far as drive pressure goes. Darren Alt and Tool sounds like Stiction. Yes, it could very well be. But you guys, going back to this Michael Bell guy right here, you got to tell me more before I can tell you whether your Fickum's bad. There's a very long trouble tree that goes into telling you whether you've got a Fickum problem. But again, the first thing you've got to do before you start diagnosing on a Fickum, you've got to make sure that you have got proper battery voltage going in. Low power side, inside, going to the Fickum has to be correct for you to get proper Fickum actuation. If I didn't answer your question correctly, buddy, I apologize. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Tommy Hager, you're a good American. All right, boys, if you need anything, give us a call. Be careful this weekend. And if anybody's looking for a job, call down to Tennessee because they will hire you. Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks.